Hey Libra, how are you? This is your girl Terri, or aka Ms.Rebirth Touch. I was shuffling and had my camera going, and somehow we got disconnected here. But there was a couple cards that fell out. I'm gonna turn this down so you can just see how they fell. They were actually turned over in the deck, and I didn't know it. And when I went to go shuffle, they flew out. I felt like this was definitely setting the tone for the reading. So definitely some of you all either have a message coming in about love, or there was recently a message that came through about love, or some of you guys are thinking about sending a message about love, or hoping for something to come in. I don't know if I already said that, but some of you all could be dealing with the water sign Libra. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces with the fish in the cup. I feel like some of you are dealing with a Pisces. You're dealing with the Pisces, and what came, with the Page of Cups. And it kind of landed more so like this, but I'm being told to take it upright. And that is, I don't know why I heard, but some of you all, it's like your world is like dependent on, it's like your world is dependent on whether or not you get this message from this person. That's for some, that's not for many, but mainly you all are in search. You're looking ahead, you're looking forward. You're thinking of what your world could be like if this love message comes through. Or you're in search. Or some of you, you're the one thinking about sending the love message. So you're seeking on what should you do. And it's like you hold all the cards in your hands. Let's play on that. I feel something like that. I can put it in. If it's mid, it's going to come back out. Okay, so yeah, because some of you are currently with the Five of Pentacles left out in the cold. So that tells me exactly what's going on here. So some of you all have been left out in the cold. Either you're left out in the cold, or you kicked somebody out in the cold, or kicked them off. And it's about, or somebody recently broke up with you, and now you're in search of something else. You're in search of a new world. I hear it's on the whole new world. You got to take it how it resonates. That can be read a few different ways. Good grief. We're not going to take any of them because it's too many. So some of you all, it could have something to do with reciprocation and something being cut off. Turn these the right way. And definitely because I have it to where, go ahead. Yeah, you guys are feeling trapped. So some of you all, I feel like this is a breakup message for some. And you're in search, somebody left you, or you left them out in the cold. It was a breakup message, for sure. And now you're feeling trapped. You're feeling in bondage. And now you're in search of what is next. So I'm going to move these around a little bit. Okay. These cards. Your energy's strong. I feel you, and I'm taking you. Yeah, you're in search of a new beginning. You're ready to break free. You want to break out of this trap. Sorry, I'm just moving things around. You want to break out of this trapped energy. You do not want to feel trapped. You want to break the chains. In my other tarot deck, there's actually a chain around that Ace of Swords. You're breaking chains. You want to break free. Because right now, I feel like you're heartbroken. You are there, take it how it resonates over this message. You're heartbroken. Somebody was definitely left out in the cold. So was there some third party energy going on? I don't know. Give me a clarifier. Give me a clarifier for, let's start. I keep looking at the Page of Cups, so just give me. Wow. Okay. That is too many, but it does kind of make a little bit of sense here. Some of you all could be dealing with the King of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. So this message that came through, for many of you, I feel like this King of Wands is the one who broke it off and left you out in the cold. Take it how it resonates. I just feel like a lot of confusion. Either you or them, confused. That's why you're feeling trapped. Could be an illusion, but I really feel like confused. And now you're feeling like you have to always defend yourself. Actually, let me move this over there. And now you want to go to calmer waters. See, this is the Six of Swords. See how the swords is in front of them, having them trapped. You see how the water actually is a little like wavy right there? And you're trying to move, even though you might feel like you're trapped, like you're in bondage. You're still trying to move to the calmer waters. So you're trying to get there. And you're having to defend yourself or stick up for yourself. You're trying to get there because you really just want happiness. And again, some of you all could be dealing with a Leo. Remember, I have that King of Wands. Some of you all could just really want happiness. So I feel like that's why you're trying to get to the calmer waters, because you really want happiness. But you need to use your intuition. BJ could also be the initials of either you or them, or if there's a third party. I don't know that. I'm not saying it, but if there is, it could mean some significance. But that's for some. For others, none. But I'm being told to tell you, use your intuition. Let your intuition guide you through this, because you're in search. Actually, I'm going to put this to clarify that, because that's what I'm feeling. These cards are like, yeah, things are moving full speed ahead. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to move forward quickly because you're ready for things to turn. What is wrong, you're ready to make it right. In other words, you're ready for out with the old, in with the new type of thing. You're ready for it. Well, let me rephrase that, because I don't feel like that everybody's ready for it. I feel like you're trying to make it happen. For some of you, I feel like you're manifesting. Because I feel like a lot of you, most of you, the energy that I'm picking up when I think about you, Libra, you're in this energy. You're stuck because somebody was left out in the cold. And I feel like this is what you're hoping for. You're hoping for things to change. And you're trying to make it move fast. Because, let me move this down. I'm going to put it back in a second. Because right now you're in search. You're in search of a new start. You're wondering what to do next. And you're trying to move forward quickly. And you're trying to turn the tables. You're trying to turn things around. I just feel like you're trying to turn everything around. And you're trying to do it quickly. And I feel like some of you guys are not even thinking it through. And that's why you need to use your intuition. Some of you guys can be dealing with Leo or Taurus. I feel like another Libra for some. I was on the bottom. I was told to take it. I just looked because I was about to grab it and I was told to take it. Lovers. So what I feel is that Before the Lovers, I got the Emperor. Let me explain this real quick. So, what I feel, you're trying to, out with the old and with the new, you're trying to leave the past behind to move forward with the same individual, this King of Wands, this Aries, a Sag like you, or Leo. I feel Leo energy very strong. You're trying to make a new beginning, like you're trying to be out with the old and with the new type of thing. Some of you all, he could be your husband, or maybe you guys have children. He could be the children's father. Some of you all, your father could have been against this relationship. Maybe that's why you were left out in the cold. Maybe some of you all, your father didn't approve of it. I heard that for somebody probably young, or even if you are older, there could have been some differences, such as maybe race for some of you, being told, culture. So your father didn't approve of it, so you had to leave them out in the cold, or they left you out in the cold because of it. That's for some. That's for few. I feel more a younger vibe. But for others, I feel like this was either the father of your children or your husband. Yeah, Lover. So there was a choice in love. He could also be a Gemini. For some. So you're left out in the cold. Some of you all that were young, and I just heard this and I said your father didn't approve of it. Some of you might have been kicked out or disowned or kicked out your house because you chose, or kicked out of your family, like disowned if you are an adult, because you chose this love. Because for some of you, I feel like there's some cultural differences. Me personally, I feel like love doesn't have any color or culture or religion. That's just me. But everybody doesn't see it that way. Yeah, because I'm feeling like a father figure here. So, okay. So I got a couple different groups. I have some people who you could be younger, or you could be a nationality, or that maybe where the men was more dominant. And your father's approval, is everything, and that's not really even a cultural thing. That should be for most of us, but everybody doesn't have that. But for a vision of somebody I'm seeing, father's approval, and I feel there were some cultural differences, and you were kicked out of your home, or kicked out of the family, or basically left out in the cold because of who you choose to love. Like you had to make a choice, either them or your family or your dad. And I felt like you picked your king. You picked love. So that's why some of you are out in the cold. And you are feeling trapped. For others, that could be your husband or your children's father if you have children. If you have children and not married, that's your children's father. If you guys get it. So, anyway. Wow. Does that number me? 2. Yeah, reciprocation. You want reciprocated love, this connection. I'm going to ask for a clarifier because I feel for some of you all that has the father intervening that kicked you out in the cold. You wanted acceptance. You wanted him to reciprocate this relationship. This is what you wanted for this Emperor to do for your father. That's for some. For others, I feel like this was your husband or your child's father or whatever, or mother, take it how it resonates. And you were left out in the cold because you weren't getting your feelings reciprocated. There was some choices with the lovers. Some of you all, I feel like this King of Wands came to you. And you left them out in the cold. They came to you with the offer. And they're asking for reciprocation. And you left them out in the cold. So you have to take it how it resonates with you. Because everybody's situation is different. Okay, Libra. You guys are good. Yeah. I'm going to take this up right. Because this is telling me the same thing. So you're going back and forth. And you don't know which way to go. Some of you all with your, the younger, or either the cultural differences, and your father is the reason why you left this relationship out in the cold. You're not going back and forth about it. As far as like making a choice, I feel like you made your choice. Some of you, like I said, some of you all left the love out in the cold. And some of you all might have like turned your back on your family. It just depends. But I really feel like for most of you, this is upright. You're indecisive. You're going back and forth about it. You don't know which way to go with the Two of Swords. I had the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. The 2 twos. New beginning. Normally that's about love and relationships. Okay, so give me clarification on this 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Take it. Yeah. You're up at night. Can't sleep. Some of you all are crying your eyes out because you had to turn your back on the situation. Because some of you all, oh, I see something. I'll grab it in a second. Some of you all, like I said, you had to walk away from love because of some cultural differences, because of your father didn't approve. I just feel that for somebody young, a few of you. Or it didn't have anything to do with the culture. It's just they didn't approve. So you had to walk away. But for others, like I said, you walked away from your husband or your children's father or your significant other, this King of Wands. And you're up crying your eyes out. You don't know which way to go. I feel like some is indecisive because with the Lovers, it can also mean choices, like I said. Like you may have to choose between one or another. I saw this card flipped over, so I want to take it. And it is the Empress. Wow. So I have the Emperor and Empress. I have a pair. So some of you all are husband and wife. You guys have children. And the Empress is you. You're the mother. And you're crying your eyes out. Oh, I see something else. Or some of you all are crying your eyes out and you feel trapped because some of you all could be about to be a mother. You're expecting. For somebody that's young, because I feel like that's somebody young as well as, older or any age. But for the young person, your father not approving. I see somebody that They could be Middle Eastern descent or something, or Hispanic, or I don't know, something. Something, I feel like this really dominant, like, male authority. Like, it's like, what he says, go, and there is no other way. And you already know not to challenge that. So I feel like that's somebody that's in a culture where the male is the dominant. But anyhow, that's just for like a couple, literally. Maybe I feel really one. Anyway, so you're crying your eyes out. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to do about this pregnancy for those that are pregnant. For others, like I said, you're just the I have a pair, so that just tells me, like, you know, that you're the wife or you're the mother of the children. And, you know, I really feel like that you guys are husband and wife for some of you all. Or either this emperor, your husband got somebody else pregnant for some, or boyfriend, or your child's father, and you don't know what to do. Or some of you could be crying about your child's mother, if you're a male. So they left you out in the cold, and you're feeling trapped, and you don't know what to do. They might have left you for another man. Or female. I mean, take it how it resonates. You guys know what I mean. Never gender. So anyway, they're coming at you. They're coming at you. Fast. Cutting it off. I feel like they want to cut it off. And if they don't want to cut it off, they're just angry. Again, Libra, because remember I said some of you are young. This could be you or them, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So some of you all are dealing with like a Gemini, because I have like the Lovers. Okay, one more. Yeah, again, you need to rest because you're not sleepy. You're definitely not sleeping because you're up. You need to get your rest. I feel like somebody's really angry. They're like off with your head type of anger. Like they're charging. Give me one more. I knew you were going to come, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. And I feel like some of you, this is also the Empress in the minor Arcana, but I feel like a lot of you, you're working on getting away and moving forward. For those that are a little bit younger, maybe once you're legal age, you're going to move forward, or you're thinking about leaving and maybe going to stay with somebody else or something, but you're thinking about leaving and moving forward. For those that are adults, you are, whether you're married or you're just in a situation, you're making efforts to move forward. Because right now, this is how you're feeling. You're feeling like charged. And you're cutting it off. I feel like you're cutting it off. You're moving on. You're marching on victoriously. Because as I said before, with this Ace of Swords, you want a new beginning. You're ready to cut the bullshit, to cut the ties. You want a fresh new beginning. So the signs I have here, I definitely have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, definitely Leo strong. I have Gemini strong, but also it could be Aquarius or Libra like you. A lot of air, a lot of fire mainly air and fire. Yeah, I feel like some of you, you're in search of what to do. You could be talking to a spiritual leader of some sort, or just praying, asking God, universe, whatever it is you believe. for the answers, to show you the answers, because you want justice brought to the situation. What is wrong, you want to be made right. You want fairness. Even if you have to cut somebody off, you want fairness out of the situation. For others, this could be illegal, because like the Hierophant, I also remember I said some of you are married. Some of you are married. And so it could be maybe you're taking legal action. Those that are married, you could be like legally separating or divorcing for some. But I also feel like that justice is just being put to the situation. Like you're searching for the answers and you want to make it right, or you want them to make it right, or you want to do, you're praying for the answers that is right for you to do the right thing in the end. Was walking away, was that the right thing? Because you definitely want a new beginning. You're ready to break free from it. That's what I feel. And I just feel like you want what is wrong to be made right. And if making right, yeah. Manifesting it. I mean, you're ready for this. You're ready to make this happen. It's reversed. You're ready to make things happen. You're ready to no longer feel stuck. You're ready to start manifesting that new beginning, because you're tired of feeling stuck. And I just feel like you're not going to be stuck anymore. Just give me... Some of you could have had some deceit involved. I did see the 7 of Swords. Yeah. Somebody from your, from your past. This could be a past life connection. Just tells me you're thinking about giving up. Just kind of goes along with what I was already being told. Yeah. So let's see here. Let me just pull a couple out of this tarot deck. Let's just see. We're going to wrap this up. 9 of Pentacles, you got that again. It fell right on top of it too. Success. Remember I said you're making efforts. You're making efforts to move on. For some of you, you got people around you that's also cheering you on, like, hey, you can do this. And you're moving on victoriously to that new beginning. Making efforts, great efforts. That's also the Empress. Again, yeah. Remember I said you're praying, you're on your knees, you're asking, what should you do? But you're praying about what has happened instead of focusing on what you still have left behind you. There's still some cups standing up. Like I said, some of you all are in prayer. Give me a couple more. Yeah, again, justice. Libra, this could be you too. Again, justice being brought to the situation. What is wrong is being made right. You guys are praying about the situation being made right, or what to do. It also could mean, some of you might, if you are married, you might end up going through with a divorce or legal separation, and you're praying about it because you really just want a new start. But for others, I mean, you might, I'm not saying that's what you're going to end up doing. You might end up staying together. That I feel a lot of you is just tell me, like, what's wrong is going to be made right. But somebody's definitely out in the cold right now. There's some separation going on for sure. Right now, I feel like people are separated. Let's see. Let's see what these say. Yeah, okay, so again, Leo, the sun, we got this before. When I was saying you guys want to move on to positive energy, you're ready to get off the rough waters. You're ready for this cycle to complete. It's the happiest card in the tarot deck. Again, Leo, some of you are definitely dealing with the Leo. family. Family and happy home. So you're ready for this to come full circle. You're ready to have a happy home. Remember I said some of you all was younger and some of you all had to turn your back on your family. I feel like for some of you all this was cultural. For others, I see, you know, you might have got pregnant. Parents didn't approve of it. But anyway, this is family. Happy home. So it's coming to completion. I just feel like you want more positivity with your family when it comes to your family. You're ready for that to come to full circle. You are thinking about giving up. You're trying, but I feel like you're trying to pick yourself back up. The Nine of Wands normally means, you see how he's trying to hold himself up, he's pulling himself up. I feel like that's what you're doing. You were thinking about giving up because you felt trapped. But now you're trying to pull yourself back up. And you're trying to fight for your family. Because again, you want a new passionate beginning. Passionate. Because remember, see the hands, how the hands, it was manifested. This new passionate beginning was manifested. So some of you guys will be like picking up the pieces and working it out. That justice definitely is going to just saying what is wrong has been made right in the situation. For others, you may walk away and you're going to start and you're going to have you're going to be breaking the chains with the Ace of Swords, and you're going to be having a new beginning full of passion because you manifested it. You made it happen. And although you may think about giving up, you need to keep going because happiness is coming. Things are coming to full circle. That's for others. So anyhow, I do hope that this resonated with you, Libra. So I had like 3 different groups here. I had, well, really kind of 3 if you count me. I had somebody that was young that I felt that maybe they got pregnant, or there were some cultural differences and their father didn't approve of it. So they had to leave that love out in the cold because of that, or because they got pregnant, their family disowned them and their family left them out in the cold, or they left their family out in the cold and they're feeling trapped. That's for somebody. That's not for many. I feel like somebody younger. Or either if you're in a cultural where the man is more dominant. For others, you're in a situation, a lot of you were married, or either you're with your children's father or mother. And things came to an end. Things came to an end. Somebody was left out in the cold. Somebody felt trapped. When I was turning, I did see that 7 of Swords, but it never came out. So I'm not saying there was any type of sneaky behavior, but there was definitely something going on where you felt trapped. And with the Lovers, this also can tell me choices. Somebody had to pick between lovers. So you went on about your way. Some of you all did file for a divorce or file legal separation or some type of legal form, and you went on or will be going on. For others, it just tells me with the Justice card, what is wrong is going to be made right. There's going to be justice coming to the situation, and you guys will be working it out and starting a new passionate beginning. Family will be saved. It's coming to full circle, especially those with a Leo. Miracles and blessings. Everything has its gift. Remember I just said you guys are going to be working it out for some. But no matter, even if you're not, this is still a blessing in disguise. I know it's easier said than done, but it is. Especially if you're that young girl. Your baby is a gift. Or if you got pregnant out of the situation, maybe that's why some of you guys are leaving or has left. They got somebody else pregnant, or even you got pregnant. But everything has a gift. And so for those who are getting back together, there could end up being a pregnancy. It's a gift from God. I also feel like the saving of somebody's marriage is a gift. Could have been a miracle because it could have been a tough road. And maybe you didn't think that it was going to happen, but I feel like it's going to. Most of you, just what's wrong is being made right to the situation. Some of you all must be dealing with Sagittarius. I do got fire because they got this card too. Look to your inner strength. And they had some third-party situations too. Look from within. You're wondering. Some of you all, don't know what to do yet. You're wondering, but look within. You have the strength. And you can heal any situation. You can have this 10 of Cups. It can be healed. But you also have to heal you. Like attracts like. This was sticking out, so I'm going to take it. If you long for more love, be more loving. So some of you, because of what's going on, and you're feeling trapped and was left out in the cold, and you guys are definitely distressed because you're up at night crying, and you're ready to take off somebody's head. You're charging at them. Not literally, but just upset. Very, very fast, too, and I feel very emotional. I feel like a rush, an emotional rush. Some of you all, you got a low vibration right now because of what's going on. But if you want more love, you have to be more loving. You have to be more loving towards the situation. I know it may be hard, but you have to be more loving. So they know that everything has a gift in it. Even if sometimes it's the gift, the gift may just be it revealing itself and things coming to completion and you going on your way and you learning your lesson. Just know that it has a gift in it. And look within inside for the answers. You have the strength within you. You can move on. I think about the strength card, which is also a Leo card. And if you want more love in this situation, then you need to be more loving. Like attracts like. So I have 2 2s here. I have a lot of 2s. Also right here that came back to back. So look up the number 2. I know that has to do with love and relationships. New beginnings. And everything, remember, is a gift. Whether we see it or not. I also feel like, I don't know why, but I also see the star card in my head. Like some of you guys are hoping it's going to bring you balance. Once you get this back, you're going to be back balanced because it was your wish. Like I feel like it's at arm's reach. Like you can have it if you want to. Well, Libra, I hope that this helped you. I really hope that I touched somebody or helped somebody that was really in need of this today. Well, anyway, until next time, Libra. And also one more thing. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Holla at you, girl.